Good morning, all of you. My name is Shaurya Roy. I, on behalf of the ACM SICK KDD India chapter, welcome you to the 7th edition of Data Science in India event. Before proceeding, we would like to wish all of you a very happy 75th Independence Day of India. Our chapter, fondly known as IKDD, was established as a part of ACM India in 2011. We strive to build and strengthen interest and expertise across academic and industry institutions in India in the theory and applications of artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, databases, data mining, and their related areas. The chapter has been conducting two key activities all these years. First, the Joint International Conference on Data Science and Management of Data, or CODSCOMAD, which typically happens at the beginning of the year. Secondly, this event, or Data Science in India, which is co-located with KDD conference around this time, middle of the year. Both of these events, and CODSCOMAD in particular, has been hosting globally renowned figures in the areas of data science and databases over these years. Now, before getting started with the proceedings of this event, I wanted to announce a couple of new initiatives we are taking up. A couple of weeks ago, we had reached out to the student community to join IKDD as volunteers to drive some of the periodic activities, especially targeted at the students community. We got overwhelming and extremely thoughtful responses from a very large number of students. Today, we are very happy to introduce Akshara, Dhwani, Muskan, Kapil, Ruthu, and Vivek joining us as IKDD Ninjas. Welcome, folks. The other initiative we are taking up is to create a comprehensive one-stop shop listing of premier papers in the area of AI, machine learning, and data science from India. You can see an early version of this listing at ikdd.acm.org/premier papers. We felt this was a need of the hour owing to multiple challenges which creates difficulty to find all good data science papers from India, namely diversity of data science venues, the growing volume of multidisciplinary research in data science, and logistically speaking, conference websites do not list authors with affiliations always. Now, while we have created a seed version of this listing on the IKDD website, we need all of you help to popularize as well as keep this list up to date through submitting your own papers as well as papers you know of in the provided form. Please do check out. Finally, our flagship conference, CODSCOMAD, the 2022 edition, is scheduled to happen on January 8 to 10 in Bangalore, India, as a hybrid event. Please consider this as an early call for participation. This year, we have introduced a couple of new initiatives, new tracks, namely Applied Data Science track, as well as the Diversity and Inclusion event. We plan to host exciting keynotes from global experts. So do join us at Bangalore. Oh, by the way, some of the submission deadlines are still open. So in case you are planning to submit, please again, do check out the conference website. These are the contact details for us in case you want to make a note of it, so that please do visit on our website or write to us through an email or just stay connected on the social media of your choice. With that, I hand over the presentation to my colleague Indrajit Bhattacharya to provide you the details of this event.
Thanks a lot, Shaurya. Just making sure I'm audible. Thank you. So, good morning, everyone. I am Indrajit Bhattacharya from TCS Research, and once again, welcome to Data Science in India 2021. So a little bit about the history of the Data Science in India event. So this event, the 2021 event, is the 7th edition of a series that started as a workshop in the SIGKDD 2015 conference in Sydney. Since then, this has been a part of every SIGKDD conference. The first 5 editions were in-person events, physical events at the KDD conference. However, as you all understand, we have had to go virtual since last year. The disadvantages of that are well known and do not require elaboration, but there has been a benefit as well. The in-person meetings had tens of participants at the most, but last year we had more than 1,000 registrants, and this year we have more than 1,500. So clearly we have been able to connect to a significantly larger community by via the virtual format. So why do we do this workshop? One objective is to showcase excellent work happening in India in and around data science, which has grown exponentially in recent years, mirroring the rest of the world. Work in data science is, of course, it's research and papers, but it's more than that. It includes building institutions, conferences, collaborations, programs, and all of that. And we try to highlight all of these aspects in these workshops. That's the first objective. Now, the second is equally important, strengthening the data science community in India by bringing people together, helping to build bridges, not only between various groups in India, but also groups in India with interested groups outside. For example, between researchers wanting to move back to India and potential organizations or institutions that may be willing to hire them. So with that background, I am happy to present the program for 2021, this year's Data Science in India workshop. This year, we have introduced some new sessions into our program. The first session is the papers kaleidoscope. I'll come to that in a minute. At 9:15, we will have a free-flowing conversation with some of the veterans and experts of data science in India. At 10:15, we will present an overview of top AI ML data science centers or institutes in India, followed by a short Q&A with their heads who have graciously agreed to be present. At 11:15, we will have a short presentation from ShareChat, our event sponsor, who have been generous enough to support this event. At 11:30, we have 2 career panels. For both panels, we have top experts as panelists to answer your questions. So do make sure that you get the best out of this opportunity. Now at 12:15, we will have 8 parallel networking sessions on topics of popular interest. We really have a galaxy of stars lined up, so please join the session of your choice to get to know them and to make new friends and connections with shared interests. All the organizers are listed here. I will not go over the names individually, but I think it is appropriate to call out Raj and Abhinaya, who have been working tirelessly behind the scenes for logistics, publicity, website, etc. Next slide, please, Shaurya. So a few clarifications about logistics now that I mentioned it. So note that we have a single track until 11:30 on this webinar. Now at 11:30, we will split into 2 for the career panels. The industry career panel will continue on this webinar itself. The startup career panel will happen on a parallel webinar. Next slide. Then at 12:15, we break out and we go massively parallel. So all the networking sessions will start at this time in different Zoom meetings. And a reminder that all the webinar and meeting links are there in your invitation email. Okay, so next slide, please, Shaurya.